Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss a new topic in Java, that is linear search. So, the most important techniques we perform in an array are sorting, searching, and merging, isn't it? So, let's see what a searching is. So, as you all know, what is searching? Searching for something, isn't it? Similar to that, searching in an array is the process of checking a particular value in an array refers to search. That is, in order to search a value, particular value in an array, we will check for the entire array. That particular process is known as searching of an array. If the value is present in the array, the index number of the element which is being searched will be displayed. That is, if the value we searched is present in the array. Since it is an array, all of you know that each element in the array holds a index position, isn't it? So, the index number of the element that we searched will be displayed. Not the element, that the index of the particular element will be displayed. That is known as searching. Clear? So, let's see it with an example. That is, consider this an array A. So, our array consists of this type of element, that is 3, 5, 6, 87, 2, 7, 91 and 50. So, since it is an array, as you all know, what type of array is it? It is an integer, isn't it? All the elements in the particular array is of same type, isn't it? So, each element's address is referred by its index value. So, A of 0 is the address of the first element, A of 1 is the address of the second element, like that it goes on. Suppose, let's consider about our search. Suppose we want to search for the element 7 in the array. So, suppose we want to search for the value 7. So, in searching technique, what we perform is that we will search for the particular element in the array. So, if the element is present in the array, then what we are doing, that is the value of, here we can see that the value of the first element is 0, is at index position 0. Second one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, the element 7 is at the index position 5. That is, the value 7 is available at the index number 5. So, this is about searching. So, the search techniques in Java, the very common search techniques in Java are of two types. The first one is linear search, second one binary search. So, these are the two types of search techniques we are using in array. Let's see what a linear search is. Linear search. Each element of the array is compared one by one with the given value to be searched until the search value is found or all elements have been compared. This type of technique is known as linear search. This linear search is also known as sequential search. That is, here what we are doing is, first we are searching for a particular element in the array. Here what we do is that, here we compare the search value with each element in the array until the search value is found or the entire elements are compared. So, here we are comparing each elements in the array sequentially. So, this is also known as sequential search. So, let's study more about linear search technique. So, in linear search technique, before starting the search, that is, we are going to the program, that is, before starting the search, we initialize a variable as false. Before the searching technique, we initialize a variable as false. That variable is known as a flag variable. And the data type of that variable is boolean. And the value of that variable flag is initially set as false, since the data type is boolean. So, boolean holds only two values, true or false. isn't it? So the initial value of flag is set as false. So in search technique, the most common thing that is we are doing is that we are commonly using a variable for searching. That particular variable is known as flag. Clear? Let's see what we are doing in linear search. So let's consider this array int AR. This is our array. So these are the set of elements in the array, that is 51, 26, 11, 31, 73, 81, 54 and 70. So suppose we want to search for the element 54. Since it is an array, all of you know that the index number of array is also set. So these are the index value of the elements in the array. So here in linear search, what we are doing is that here the search element, which is a search element 54. 54 is compared with each element in the array one by one sequentially. That is, first we are comparing 54. That is, 54 is the search element, isn't it? Before that, what we are doing? We are setting a variable name, that is flag as false, and the data type of that particular variable is false. This is an additional variable we are doing in search technique. Clear? So let's say that is 54 is first compared with the first element in the array. So which is the first element? 51. 54 is compared with the 51. If it matches, no, there is no matching. So what we are doing? We will go to the next element, which is the next element 26. So 26 is compared with the search element 54. If any matching occurs, no. Here there is no matching, here also no matching. Then we go to the next element. So that is, we are sequentially searching one by one element in the array. Next we are comparing 54 with 11. If any matching occurs, no. Then we are going to the next element. 54 is compared with the 31. No, the search element is not matched with the element in the array. Next, we compare the search element with the next element in the array, that is 73. No matching occurs. Again we go to the next element, that is 54 is compared with 81. That is no matching. Then again we go to the next element, that is the search element 54 is compared with the next element in the array, that is which is the element, that is 54. So is any matching occurs? Search element is compared with the element in the array. Yes, matching occurs. That is 54 is found in the array. So when the search is successful, what we are doing is that we print the index number. So what is the index number of this 54? 6. That is printed first in linear search. In both linear search and binary search, when a particular search is successful, we will print the index value of that particular search element only. Okay, so here also since the search is successful, then we print the index number of the search element. So what is that? What is the index value of 54 here? In the array it is 6. That is printed. So search also successful. Then what we are doing is that the next thing we are doing is that assign the flag variable as true. We set flag variable as true. Initially, what is the value of flag variable? False. Since the search is unsuccessful, we set that particular variable. So here we found the search variable at a particular index value. So the next thing we are doing in the linear search is we set the flag variable as true. So search is over, isn't it? So there is no need to search for the rest of the elements in the array. Already we found the search element. Clear? After the search successful, what we are printing? We are printing the index value of the search element. Then we assign the next thing is we assign the flag variable as true. And what is the next thing? There is no need to search the rest of the elements in the array. So we have to break the search. Suppose if the search element is not in the array, suppose just consider if the search element is not in the array, then we set, that is the flag value is still remains as false, isn't it? So we check the condition again. If flag double equal to false, if the flag value is still false, what is the initial value of flag? That is false. False equal to false. Equality checking, isn't it? Double equal. Since it is true, since the element is not found, then we print the element not found. So this case is used when the search element is not found in the array. So you have to do all the possible cases in the program. So just consider this example. Suppose this is an array, our array. So these are the set of the elements 1, 2, etc. up to 10. Isn't it? Suppose we want to search for the element 11. What we are doing in linear search? First we are comparing the search element with each element in the array one by one. So we compare 11 with the first element. No matches. Go to next element. Here also no matches. Here also no matches. So we go through the entire array. So there is no matches occur for the until the entire elements in the array is searched. So the element is not present in the array, isn't it? So we will do all the previous operation. That is, we initially set the flag variable as false, and we compare the search element with each element in the array, and we do all the things. After searching the entire, that is, after searching each element in the array one by one, we found that the element 11 is not in the array. So what is the next thing we want to do? The element is not found. Okay, that is a message we want to print, isn't it? So before that, we are checking one more condition, that is, if, for that we are using this, that is, if flag double equal to false. That is, if the flag, what is the initial value of flag? That is, we set it as false, isn't it? False equal to false. Yes, false value remain false as it is. So we print the message element not found. So this is what we are doing in linear search technique. So let's move on to our program. So here we are doing the linear search technique program by using IO classes. So usually we are doing with a scanner class, isn't it? Let's do the same program with the IO class. So you people can also do with the same program by using the scanner class. Here we are using the IO class. Okay, import java. So since we are using the IO class, the package to be imported is import java.io.star semicolon, and after that class name. Okay, so students, when we are giving a class name, don't give spaces. So you people know which are the rules to be followed while giving a class name. That is, a class name should start with alphabets, digits. Sorry, a class name should consist of alphabets, digits, and only 2 special characters we can use in declaring a class. That is the $ and underscore. No special characters should be allowed in declaring a class name, and also a class name should start with the $ also, isn't it? All these things you know. So don't give space between the class. So open the class, then our main function, that is public static void main. Since it is a IO string class, that is string of arguments throws IO exception. Clear? Then opening of main method, and we have declared an array. So it is an integer array with the size 5. So since we are searching for a particular element in the array by using linear search, so what is the first thing we have already studied? That we have to set a variable flag, isn't it? So, and set its value as false. So its data type is boolean. So boolean flag equal false. This is a common variable we are using while doing the searching technique. So since we are using the reading the contents by using IO class, so here we are using buffered reader br equal new buffered reader of new input stream reader of system.in. So this statement can be also be printed in 2 separate lines. So you people know how to do this. So this can be also done in single line also. So our IO string class is done. Then a printing message, that is system.out.println enter 5 elements. Here we have given 5 elements. Enter 5 elements to the array. So since we are reading these contents by using IO class, so since it is an array, we have to use a for loop. That is for in I equals 0, I less than arr.length. So already what is the length of the array? Since we are entering 5 elements, the length of the array is 5. So you can give I less than 5 also. Also you can give arr.length. So it's take the length of the array. So whatever elements we are entering to the array, that will be the length of the array. Clear? So you can give here, instead of I less than arr.length, you can give I less than 5. then I plus plus. So we are reading the contents to the array. So AR of I, that holds that particular array holds each element in the array. That is, since we are reading this content by using IO class, that is, since it is an integer array, so you have to read the contents by using integer dot parseInt of br dot readLine of. If you are using scanner class, how you read it? That is AR of I equal sc dot nesting of. Isn't it? Like that we are read the contents. So we have read the contents to the array. Then what is the thing? We want to search for a particular element in the array. So give us a message, that is system.out.println, enter the value to be searched. So here, since it is an integer array, the search element should be of integer type, isn't it? So here we declare a variable int s. This s is the search element. So since we are using the scanner class, IO class, integer dot parseInt of br dot readLine of. Suppose we are using scanner class, int s equal sc dot nesting of. That like that we will type here. Okay. So search element also we have given. So again we have to go through the for loop. Using for loop we can we can search for the particular element. That is, if the search element is in the array, for that we are using the for loop. That is for I equals 0, I less than AR dot I plus plus. So here we are checking, that is, if ARR of I double equal to S. What is the meaning of that? If the ARR of I holds the entire elements in the array. Since the I values changes, the particular array elements also changes here, isn't it? That is, if AR of I equal to the search element. If the value matches, what is the next thing we want to print? So inside the for loop, if loop, we have given system.out.println enter element found at the index. So the index value will be printed. So what is the index value? I, isn't it? So what is after this searching is over and after the element is found, what is the next thing we want to do? We want to set the flag variable as true, isn't it? Flag equal to true. So since the search is successful, there is no need to search for the particular element. So we have to break the search. So break. Then close the if statement. Then close the for loop. Clear? Suppose if the search element is not present in the array, for that also we have to do coding, isn't it? So for that, if flag double equal to false. That is, what is the initial value of flag? That is false, isn't it? If false equal to false. If the condition is true, that is, the meaning is that the element is not in the array. So give the printing message like this: system.out.println element not found in the array. Then close the main, close the class. So this is the program. So the output goes like this. Enter, this is the first message comes. Enter 5 elements to the array. So these elements are given by we people through our console keyboard. Okay. So here I have given 12, 13, minus 10, 5, 4. Is it possible to give the value minus 10? Yes, because since it is an integer array, so integer data type holds both positive and negative values. Clear? We have entered the 5 elements. So after the elements entered, we get the next message, enter the value to be searched. So here, what is the value goes to S is minus 10. Minus 10. Search element we have given is minus 10. Then the entire process will goes on. That is, search element is combined with each element in the array. So what is the next thing? Since the search element is found in the array, we get the result as element found at index. So what is the index value of 10? So 1, 2. 2 will be printed. So this is linear search. So students, you got the clear idea of this linear search. So you people have to work out all these things by using a dry run. Give some examples and go through this program. Clear? So you can do the same program by using a string array. So in your textbook, both the integer set of elements and string array elements are also given in your textbook. So let's see how to do the same program by using a string array. So this is a program, that is searching for a particular element in an array by using linear search. So here import java dot, the package is import. And also the most important thing is that when you are declaring or writing a program, don't forget to give the comments and a data description. So here I didn't mention all those things. So when you people are writing all these things, you should write the comments and a data description. Okay, so here the program goes like this: import java dot util dot star, and after that class linear search, opening of class, then opening of our main method. So here we declared a string array, string arr equal new string of 5. So what is the meaning? Here we have declared an array arr with the string data type, with the what is the capacity of that particular array? That particular array holds 5 elements, can hold 5 elements, and set the next thing is set the flag variable as false. And here we are reading the contents by using scanner class, that is scanner sc equal new scanner of system.in. So same program goes like this, that is enter 5 elements to the array. Here we given a for loop for reading the array contents, arr of 5 equal. So since it is a string array, sc dot next line of. Clear? Then again the element to be searched. So here since it is a string element to be searched, that is declare the data type as string. So this is a minute variations in this program, that is string s equal sc dot next line of. Again we have given a for loop and we want to search whether the search element is present in the array. For that here we have declared a for loop, that is for I equals 0, I less than arr dot length I plus plus. So inside that we have checked a condition, that is if arr of I dot equals ignore case of s. So what is the meaning of that? Since it is an array, here what we are doing is that which is a search element is in the variable s, isn't it? That is here since it is an array, what we are doing is that here here you can give arr of I dot equals of s, both are right, but here we have given equals ignore case. So why we are giving here as equals ignore case? Suppose just consider if we want to search for a, suppose there are a set of elements, that is consider this a b c d e. So this is the elements in the array. Just consider this is the character array. Okay, so these are the elements. Clear? And suppose we want to search for the element c. Suppose if I have declared how I declared c, it is small letter, isn't it? Suppose I have given search element as capital C. Okay, that is here what we does is search element is combined with the elements in the array. Here the search element is capital C and the element in the array is small c. Suppose if you are giving that is arr of I dot equals of s, equals of s, what the output we get as, that is c doesn't, that is capital C doesn't matches with, that is capital C is not equal to small c. So it gives the result as false. Suppose if you are giving equals ignore case, that is without considering the case sensitivity, if you are giving, suppose if you give capital C and in the array we have given like small c, if you are giving equal ignore case, then there will be no problems occurs. So I hope this is clear for you. So for that we are giving equals ignore case. Here equals ignore case is a one word, here I and C are in capital letter. So open this for loop. So if the search element is found in the array, then what is the next thing? System dot out dot println element found at the index. We want to return the index value only, print the index value only. Then set the flag variable as true. And what is the next thing we want? Break the search. So give break statement and closing your if loop, closing your for loop. Suppose if the search element is not found in the array, suppose if the searching element is not in the array, so again for that we want to do some set of codings, that is if flag double equal to false. So the message to be printed is element not found. So closing of main, closing of class. So this is the output. Enter elements to the array. So since the size of the array is 5, we want to enter 5 elements. So since it is an array, we have given first element as keyboard, second one as mouse, pen drive, laptop, printer. 5 elements are entered. So next thing is the message becomes enter value to be searched. So here we have given mouse. So what we are doing, that is search element is compared with the each element in the array. So the element is found at which index position. So this keyboard's index position is 0. It's 1, 2, like that it goes, isn't it? So search element is found at mouse equal to mouse found at index position 1. So this is a program. Similarly, you can do for this same program for character array or float array or double array, anything. So I hope this is clear for you. So students, this is about linear search program. So students, go through this program and study this program by using dry run. Okay. So we will continue with a new topic in the next class. Thank you.